Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and in this video, I want to go through how I roughly tune my drift gearing. So I've gone through and set up this Nissan 370Z. It's got 800 horsepower, 571 foot-pounds, stock tires, stock tire widths, and it's got the new 4-speed drift transmission in it. So this should be a pretty decent setup to do this with. So to start with, I'm going to jump in and put in a basic tune, and I'm not going to touch the gears at all. So let's jump in and drop that in. Alright, so in here, I'm not going to touch the tire pressure. I'm not going to touch the gearing. For the alignment, I'm going to go with 3.5 negative in the front and 2.5 negative in the rear with 0.2 toe out. Yep. Everything else should be alright. For the brakes, I'm going to go with my usual 30, 140. Yep, right there. And we'll lock the diff at 0 and 100 and 0. I just got that messed up. Awesome. So there is the base tune done. Now let's give this thing a rip and see how it goes. I really want to test this on the next 2 corners as they're banked, which is like most of the corners on the volcano drift zone. Alright, so straight off the bat, I want to use 4th, and right now, as you can see, it is bogging down really bad, and we're not even at the big bank yet. So we'll just continue going through here. Brake traction, get a little sideways, and yeah, it's just not happening. It doesn't have the wheel speed to keep it going even when you're clutch kicking it. So what I'll do is I'll get down here a little bit and I'll turn the car around and we'll jump back in and start adjusting the final drive. Okay, we'll just get around here and we will jump into the tuning again. Alright, so for what I usually like to do, I like to run my wheel speed in the rear around 130 up to like 170 depending on the horsepower. So for this setup right now, I'm going to bring the final drive up to a 4.0 and we'll see how that goes and we'll make some adjustments from there. So yep, we'll go with that. Accept, yes please, thank you. Alright, now we go the opposite way. This is pretty much just what I do when I'm tuning cars. Just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I figure out where the car likes to be when it's sideways. Like right now, it's starting to get to the tire speed that I want to be able to carry it through that corner. Even being able to link through here, through the state straights, being on limiter, it's actually really good like that. And yeah, my driving is just absolute shit. But yeah, you get the idea. So, alright, so now what I want to do is, I'm not going to adjust the gearing at all. What I want to do is actually bring up the telemetry. So you can actually see what I'm talking about with the rear tire speed. With the 4.0 gearing that we have in it at the moment. So as you can see, the tire speed is going 160, 170. Tops out at 180 every now and again, but that's mostly when we're somewhat straight. Yep, just keep going through here. Brake traction. Send it into a slide, and it's 90 to 140 roughly through there. I'd like that to be a little bit higher, and as we come out it goes back to 150, 160. So what we do from here is we'll jump out and we will jump back into the tuning and we'll adjust that final drive a little bit more. We'll bring it up to, let's go with a 430. I think that should do it really nicely on that bank. So yep, right there. Apply, yes please, thank you. Now, we'll give it a rip without the telemetry on so we can see how it goes. Brake traction again, get it sideways, and that's actually a lot better. We're a bit on having a clutch kick, but mostly we're almost on limiter. Even through here we're on limiter a lot, but with this setup, honestly, that's okay. There's a bit better of a run through here. And I spin. How about that? Is the most you've ever seen me spin out. Alright, so that's pretty good there where it is. So what I will do is I'll spin it around and we'll bring up the telemetry again. So we just go back the same way we came. We see the telemetry for the rear tire speed is a lot higher now. We're sitting around 150 to 170. Before it was like 140 to 160. I'm just munching for no reason through there. And there we go. We've got 130 to 140. So that's alright, but it could be a lot better. We're still having, it was still sounding like it was struggling through that bank. So what I want to do is I want to jump into the tuning again. Yep, we'll jump into the tune. We'll go to the gearing, and for the final drive, I'm going to bump it up to a we'll go with a 260. That should do it. Hopefully. It's just a lot of guessing, really. So if you're tuning yourself at home on your own game, it's going to be completely different. Right now I'm doing it in the wet. It's different terrains. Yeah, you understand. See right there, that was absolutely magic on how that went through. We were on limiter the complete time we were on the bank. Through here we're on limiter, which is alright. And through here, with a bit of throttle modulation, we're on and off limiter. And I didn't spin, which is even better. So what we'll do now is we'll flip the car around and we'll pull up the telemetry once again, and we'll go through and we'll check out the rear tire speed. So yeah, we're at 150-ish through here, which is okay. Yep, we don't really have to mungie through here. Brake traction about there. It's good. It's starting to dry up now, so you're getting a bit more grip in the car. Yeah, there we go. Around 130. It's really different between gearing in the wet and gearing in the dry, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So there is pretty much the tune done. So let's head up to the mountain and actually give this a crack and see how many points we can put down. awesome. So there we go. So with the gearing I just showed you how to do, or how I do my gearing, we came out with a little over 1.1 mil, which isn't too bad at all. But don't go too hard on me. This is the first time I've tried to do something like this, and if you've made it this far, leave the word jackrabbit in the comment section. But that's it for the video for today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.